Well, here's something new. I'm walking at Lock Haven Park. This is north of Orlando. And the topic today is an interesting intersection. The intersection of philosophy and mathematics. Two of them are very old wisdom traditions or knowledge base, you might say. So, of course, there'd be ways of matching them up. But I'm going to give you a unique example of how to compare philosophy and mathematics. At Orlando Stoics, we recently discussed the Bayesian method, also pronounced Bayesian. It's named after Thomas Bayes, who was a mathematician, as I remember, in the 1700s. And his method talks about this idea that if, let's say, you had a container of red and blue objects, using your human eyes, you could look at that container, if it's clear, and you could make an initial guess of, is it mostly blue or mostly red, something like that. And you could form an opinion about it. But if you start picking items out of the container and looking at how many red and how many blue, is as you continue to count, you get a better and better accuracy of how much blue and red are actually there. And of course, as you get to the end of the container, you form a mathematical certainty, a kind of a truth of how many there are, both blue and red. This truth is something that we can compare to wisdom. Wisdom is one of the 4 Stoic virtues. But the reason why I picked this item, or this story or concept, is because in this process of picking items out of the jar or the container, you're getting closer and closer to that truth. And this is, of course, what we like to explore in philosophy, is we are exploring knowledge and experiences and perceptions, and we get closer to wisdom, the accumulation of all of that. Now, of course, we never get to a complete set of wisdom. There's really no such thing, because knowledge and wisdom are infinite. But using the Bayesian method, we can gain a better understanding of how to seek this wisdom. I'm going to step up on this trail here, walk around a little further while I discuss this idea with you. And so, after you look at this example and you think about the Bayesian method, you can also come to another conclusion, which is probably a little surprising, is that since the number of items in this container that we call life, because that's infinite, we could actually spend too much time picking items from just one container. Or, as some of the ancient Stoics have taught us, we can actually spend too much time reading books. I know that's a surprising thing for a philosopher to say to you. You can actually spend too much time reading books. And the reasoning is that you have to get out into life and you need to explore it, because the books, in essence, are secondhand knowledge. And firsthand knowledge is better. So, this is an interesting comparison for today. Philosophy, mathematics, the Bayesian method, and getting out to live life. You'll encounter new and interesting things. You'll also remain current, because life today is different than it was 2,000 years ago. So it's better to get out and experience it. And if I take notice of this sign, you don't park anywhere for too long. Don't park your mind in just one place. Learn a lot of things. Follow the Zen Buddhist concept of the beginner's mind. Strive to learn a little bit, and something new every day. There's always something new. And keep moving along your path. So that's my idea today. This is StoicDan in Orlando.